Hello, pretty people. Welcome to Simply Delish Duo. I am so ready to manja. You guys, today we are making our own Simply Delish Duo spaghetti with Brussels sprouts and pancetta. Oh my God, que bella vita with my pa's homemade wine. You guys, everybody in the household will love this recipe, including your dog.
No.
Just joking, just kidding. No, not the dog. Maybe just a chunk of pancetta if he or she is good.
So if you like this recipe, we've got a lot more to come. Please subscribe to our channel. Make sure to hit that red subscribe button below.
We are using frozen Brussels sprouts. I like them better because they're smaller, so we prefer to use them. But you could also use fresh Brussels sprouts. About 2 cups of Brussels sprouts, 300 grams of pancetta. Pancetta is an Italian-style bacon. You could use regular bacon or even prosciutto. I love pancetta, so we decided to use pancetta today. We're using about 3/4 teaspoon of chili flakes because we like a little bit of zing to our pasta. We're using spaghetti, so we're gonna use about 450 grams of spaghetti. We will need some salt to salt your water for the pasta once the water goes to boil. And we're also using about a teaspoon of olive oil. You do not want to use too much olive oil because your pancetta is gonna produce a lot of tasty oil. So we're gonna head down to the stovetop and start cooking. So as you've noticed, I haven't heated up my pan yet because I like to put the pancetta in a cooler oil so you don't want it to sizzle too fast. So turn it on to medium to high. Like I said, a teaspoon of olive oil. You do not want to use a lot. There.
Because that pancetta, once it cooks down, like she said, there is a lot of its natural oils, which is so delicious.
So we're not spicing the pancetta because it already has its own spices. So throw that in there. Mix it around a bit. So we're gonna start cooking this, and as soon as this is done, almost done cooking, we're gonna throw in our pasta. Our pasta is gonna cook quite fast because we are using spaghetti. And before your pancetta is completely done, we will throw in our Brussels sprouts. You don't want to overcook them. You want them nice and green
and tender. Yeah.
And then we'll get back to you as soon as we're at that point. Pancetta's getting there. Water is boiling. Add my salt here. Pancetta's almost nicely cooked, so now is when we add in our Brussels sprouts. And we're gonna let them cook for a couple minutes. We don't want to overcook them. Pasta has about a couple minutes to boil. We want it al dente, so we don't want to overcook it. Now I'm going to add in some of that starchy pasta water.
That you reserved.
That I reserved, exactly, because this actually just brings up the taste even more. It actually incorporates the sauce here. So, but before we do that, the chili peppers. Stir this around a bit, mix it up. And now, just a little bit of the starchy water here. So we're gonna let it cook down, we're gonna let it reduce, strain our pasta, and blend it all in together. So we drain the pasta, we'll throw it in with your Brussels sprouts and pancetta. Cook it up just a little bit, give it a good stir. This is how to get your kids to eat Brussels sprouts too, a perfect way. And I am, at this moment, going to add in, we love our cheese.
And the cheese is optional, but
Yep.
who doesn't love Parmesan cheese on
So
their
what
pasta?
I'll do is I'll add some in, stir it up a bit,
So then
and add some more in at the end.
It gets nice and creamy that way.
And I actually reserved just a little bit more liquid, just in case you find your pasta dry. You could pour some of that liquid in there.
But it doesn't look dry right now. It's
No.
perfect.
No, but I'm gonna add some more cheese, because like I said, we love our cheese. You guys, how yummy is this? Oh my gosh. So, we hope you like this recipe. Thank you for watching.
Simply Delish Duo.